Hi everybody, I'm back for another review. Tonight I'll be doing a Trinidad Scorpion Butch T. If you all saw my other review, I did a Trinidad Scorpion Butch T in that review, but stupid me, I forgot to turn on the microphone on the camera, so there was no audio. So I picked another ripe Butch T, another ripe one from the garden. I guess it was yesterday. Yeah, I picked it yesterday, and I'm gonna cut it open and see what it's like on the inside. I have been battling some mold issues in my plants, all my super hot plants for some reason. The pods will look beautiful on the outside like this one. Doesn't look like it has a blemish at all on it, so hopefully it won't have any mold in it. But I'd say about 60% of the pods that I get off of my plants have mold all over the inside of it. Haven't really found a reason for it, and it's getting kind of disheartening, but hopefully I'll luck out on this one. And I just want to show you it's a 7-pot Jonah that I also picked yesterday. I plan on doing a review of this one next. It's a big pod, really good sized pod here. And to tell you the truth, I've eaten a couple of these off of my plants, and they are really hot peppers. So this one is the biggest one I've picked so far, and so I'm a little worried about this one. But we'll save that one for another day. Hopefully this one doesn't have any mold in it either. But I'm gonna cut this guy open, and if it's good, I'll try to save some seeds out of it so I can actually have some seed stock for Butch Teas for next year, because I think I'll plan on growing them next year. We'll find out. So let me move the camera down here. You all can watch me. If I can get it to work right here. Let's see. Oh, now I've gotten the focus off. Hello. Ah, there we go. Much better. Alrighty. You can watch me cut this bad boy up here. Pop the stem off here. A little bit of it left on there. Don't get much of a smell out of this one. We'll see what we have on the inside of it. Oh, this guy is full of placenta. Full of placenta. Oh boy. In order to get to these seeds, I have to take some of this placenta. Let me see if I can scrape on the inside here. We'll see what we can get out of here. I really don't want to cut the placenta on it, because that's going to be some big time placenta there. I don't know. I've got other pods forming on it. Oh well. I will wait for the next pods to pick any seeds out of it. I really don't want to mess up the placenta on this one, because I want to have it all intact for the review. So again, here's what it looks like on the inside. Oh boy. Now I'm a little scared. I mean, that's a lot of placenta. I didn't have this much placenta on the brain strain that I ate. All right, well, guess let the pain begin. Here's both halves back together. Let me fix the camera here. Back on me. Okay, here we go. Sweet. Already getting the burn. Not a good sign. Lip burn. Immediate lip burn. That's different. Not used to a lip burn off of the pods. Getting the top of my tongue, roof of my mouth, Back of the throat's not so bad yet. Salivary glands are getting lit up right now. It's building quick. This one may have some good heat to it. The last one I did in the other video, it was a little bit below the brain strain and the Barack pour that I ate. Didn't build up this quick though. This one's got a real quick heat to it so far. Yeah, it's really hitting those salivary glands, hitting it hard, making me have a lot of drool right now. More I swallow, the more the throat starts to hurt, but ooh, those salivary glands, oh man, that's really getting them hard. Roof of my mouth is on fire right now. The taste of it though, it has a very sweet flavor up front. A lot more sweeter than the other pod that I ate earlier in the first review. Yeah, it's very sweet flavor. The chinense, the typical chinense flavor that you get out of pods like these that are in the capsicum chinense family. That flavor is there, but it's not overly pronounced. Nose is starting to run now if you can't hear that. Now the back of my throat is really getting lit up. But really, those salivary glands, they're just on fire right now. Let's see. Yeah, the chinense flavor is not overly pronounced. It's not as strong as a boot jalokia or a Compmodder26 or something like that. Fruitiness, it's got a fruity quality to it. Like I said, it's got that got a really nice sweet flavor up front. I've heard people say that this tastes like battery acid or has a battery acid aftertaste. I personally have not tasted battery acid, thankfully, but I don't get such a flavor like that nasty flavor that they describe out of that. It's actually a fairly pleasant flavor, but yeah, definitely no battery acid aftertaste out of this one. But this sucker's hot. Yeah, really. Oh my gosh, it's so strong right in those salivary glands. Back of the throat is on fire right now. It's not making it hard for me to breathe like the brain strain did, but excuse me. Yeah, it's definitely hot. It's tough for me to say that it's as hot or maybe less hot than the brain strain that I ate, simply because it's hitting me in a different spot altogether. The heat on the back of the throat's not near as strong as the brain strain was, yet the salivary glands is much more intense than the brain strain ever was. Same way with the Barack pour as well. It didn't hit me near as hard in the salivary glands or in the roof of my mouth as this one's doing. Getting a bit of an endorphin rush kicking in right now. Cheeks are starting to feel kind of quivery and getting kind of tingly. My lips are quivering a little bit. Get a weird quivery feeling to them. Head getting a little bit light from the endorphin rush. Nothing terribly strong. I'm getting a little stomach burn right now. Hopefully that won't increase too much, hopefully. Very good flavor in the pod. Let me see. Like I said, get back on my mold issues here. It's something that's really bothering me. I see all these people on the hot pepper with their wonderful pod harvests, and I get some decent sized harvests, but about 60% of those pods, I mean, the majority of the pods that I'm picking right now just have mold on the inside. Pristine condition on the outside. I mean, like this 7-pot Jonah, not a single blemish on the outside, and hopefully I'm lucky and this one doesn't have any mold on the inside. But about 60% of the pods that are blemish free, just like this one, all have mold on the inside. Unedible, I have to throw them away. So really burns me up, so to speak. The heat level on this is leveling off now. It's still strong, don't get me wrong, it's still very strong, really hard on my salivary glands. As I said before, as I keep swallowing back all the all the saliva that's forming because of the burn, I swallow it all back and it's really starting to cause the throat to burn a lot more. But yeah, the heat level, it's not getting any higher, so we're okay on that. Overall heat level, I would, again, like I said, it's tough to compare it to the other hottest pods that I've eaten on reviews, because burn is in a completely different spot. But it's pretty close to being up there where those two were, where the Barack Pour and the Brain Strain were. That's all I'm going to say on that. I can't give you a definitive, oh, this is hotter or less hot. Can't say that, but it's pretty darn close to them. Eyes aren't watering a whole lot. Nose isn't watering or isn't running too much, so that's a good thing. Got a very good flavor to it. Heat level, the heat's starting to it's starting to subside slightly. It's not, the leveling off has stopped, and so we're starting to get a little subsiding on it. I hope to be able to do some more reviews. I want to be able to do a review of a yellow 7 pot, but that's every single pot except for one that I've picked off of that plant has been molded. The one that I did eat was very good, so I'd like to be able to do a video review of one of them. So hopefully the next pods that I pick off of that plant will be good. I'm still, like I said, I'm going to do the 7-pot Jonah, probably the next, well, it's going to be my next review. So that'll be in the near future. Got like only three boot Jalokias on my plant so far. So one of them's starting to ripen, so hopefully it'll be mold free and I can do a review on it. Excuse me. Oh, well, now another thing y'all probably don't want to hear, but when I burped just now, got a little bit of that very strong aftertaste flavor that some people may liken to battery acid. So that didn't taste very good. So yeah, heat's probably about 3/4 of where it was before. This plant's not been a huge producer for me. I think so far I've got like 15 total pods on it. In contrast to my 2 Nagamorge plants, where both of them probably have about 50 pods on them so far each. So I got over 100 Nagamorge pods. So I guess odds are in my favor that I'll have at least 50 good pods, maybe, if I have a 50% mold rate. I think it's a little bit higher than that. Yeah, well. So yeah, this one's not a huge producer for me, but it certainly produces some hot pods. Hopefully the next one that I get won't have so much placenta on it, and I'll be able to save some seeds from it, because I'm all tapped out of my Butch T seed stock. Yeah, well, I guess that's not a whole lot more to this review. The heat level's really dropping quickly for me. The endorphin rush is pretty much done. No more quivering happening, no lightheadedness, nothing like that. So yeah, it's I won't say it's my favorite pod ever, mainly because of that really strong aftertaste that I just got out of that. It doesn't hit you, the aftertaste doesn't hit you immediately, but if you got a burp, you're gonna taste some funkiness there. It's not very good. So not my favorite pod in the world. Definitely packs some heat. Probably would be good for powders. You might be able to make a good hot sauce out of it if you pair it with some flavors that'll mask that aftertaste to it. But overall, decent flavor up front, and then you get the delayed aftertaste of the battery acid, what people say. So yeah, like I said, not my favorite pod. Decent pod, but in terms of plant productivity and overall flavor, I would probably go with something else. So, but nevertheless, hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll be back on later with a review of the 7-pot Jonah. Thanks.